Call to order the regular common council meeting, Monday, January 18th, 7 p.m. Roll call.
McIntyre.
Yes.
Isa.
Here.
Davis.
Yes.
Olson.
Here.
Wellnutz.
Yes.
Burdick.
Burdick is excused tonight. Next item is Pledge of Allegiance. Confirmation of appropriate meeting notice.
Meeting was noticed on Friday, June 15th. Agendas were posted at the post office, library, and city hall.
Council acceptance of the agenda.
Motion to accept. Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Personal appearances. Anyone in the audience that wishes to speak on anything that's not on the agenda? Okay, we'll move on to the minutes from June 4th.
Motion to approve minutes of June 4th.
I'll second.
Any corrections or additions? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Committee reports. Finance. Mark.
I will make a motion to approve bills and payroll in the amount of $253,130.19.
Second.
Any questions on the bills? Hearing none. Roll call.
Wellnutz.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Olson.
Yes.
McIntyre.
Yes.
Isa.
Yes.
Motion passes.
With the licenses, we were holding off to see if Bradley Manick showed up, which I don't believe he did, so we'll send him a second notice, correct? And I'll move on to a motion to approve a sandwich board permit for Amos Community Church at 6 West Fulton Street.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? Carried.
Make a motion to approve an extension of the HODAG agreement with Cornerstone.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Wellnutz.
Yes.
McIntyre.
Yes.
Isa.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Olson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
I'll make a motion to approve a request by Marilyn Olson for prepayment reduction of Brailsford special assessment costs.
I'll second.
You want the dollar amount in there? 50,
Yeah, I have it
51.
here.
So
It'd be a reduction of $5,133.30, totaling cost at $60,847.32.
I'll second that.
Thank you. Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Wellnutz.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Olson.
Yes.
McIntyre.
Yes.
Isa.
Motion passes.
Make a motion to approve the replacement of a refrigerator for the rental shelter at Racetrack Park in the amount of $491.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Wellnutz.
Yes.
McIntyre.
Yes.
Isa.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Olson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Make a motion to approve the addendum to the agreement with Cedar Corp for pool painting, design, and construction engineering.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Wellnutz.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Olson.
Yes.
McIntyre.
Yes.
Isa.
Yes.
Motion passes.
I'll make a motion to authorize payment to the town of Albion for shared revenue in accordance to state statute 66.021714A1 for annexation of 562 Thronson Drive in the amount of $249.95.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Wellnutz.
Yes.
McIntyre.
Yes.
Isa.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Olson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
I will make a motion to approve the transfer of the 2017 general fund year-end surplus in the amount of $131,839.53 to the capital project funds for either purchase of capital equipment or capital projects.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Wellnutz,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Olson,
Yes.
McIntyre,
Yes.
Isa,
Yes.
Motion passes.
Make a motion to approve the bid from City Glass in the amount of $16,935 for the replacement of the Vets Building doors.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Wellnutz,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Olson,
Yes.
McIntyre,
Yes.
Isa,
Yes.
Motion passes.
All right, that's all I have for finance.
Thank you. Plan Commission, we have a couple of things to do on that. Sure, if you want to.
Okay. A motion to approve introducing and approving the first reading of the City of Edgerton Ordinance 18-03, annexing lands from the town of Albion, 562 Thronson Drive.
Second.
Any discussion?
I have one note to make in the third from the bottom, whereas it indicates that the Department of Administration has favorably reviewed. We are anticipating that, given the nature of this annexation. We have not yet received that review. So I don't know if there's, Bill, if there's any issue with us passing this first reading, given that we haven't, it indicates that the OA has favorably reviewed, and as yet we haven't heard from them. This is the first
When do we
reading.
anticipate hearing from them?
Their deadline will be before our the second reading.
Can we make it stipulation upon approval?
If you amend it to as that, yes, that would be appropriate, a contingent approval.
And they don't have an approval right, they just have an objection right. So just so that it's clear, if they can't say no or yes, they can say, we think it's okay, or we think it's not okay.
In
So
other
you're
wo-
not deferring the decision to them, but you are waiting for their opinion.
And assuming it doesn't come back unfavorable, where you might want to review it.
Okay. Then I will amend that to include assuming, and it's from the state?
Department of Administration.
Department of Administration finds
Favorable.
it favorable.
Let's go to the second.
Second? I think that was that Dave? That Dave?
Second.
Okay, any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Davis,
Yes.
Isa,
Yes.
Olson,
Yes.
Wellnutz,
Yes.
McIntyre,
Yes. Motion passes.
Motion to approve the second reading and adoption of City of Edgerton Ordinance 18-05, amend Section 22.210, official zoning map of the City of Edgerton, parcel located at 562 Thronson Drive.
Second. Is it too late to make that R1? Say we're going to only put a single-family house on there anyhow.
This is the second reading. My thought, Bill, I don't know if you agree, it's not too late. And I don't think it require a Plan Commission rehearing of the public hearing because it's an R2 to R1, which is not a significant enough change. And Bill's shaking his head, he would agree with that?
I do.
If you make a significant enough change, you have
Yeah.
to take it back to plan, but
Well, my thought was, like you mentioned, we kind of spot zone that one. Everything else is either 3 or 1 in the neighborhood there. So we're putting a 2 right in the middle of it. And they said they're going to build a single-family house, so it wouldn't affect them at all if it would be.
according to what they indicated in the meeting, correct?
Right.
Did we change that already at that meeting?
We went from 3 to 2.
2.
Mayor
Okay, now we
suggesting
want to go to
going to
1. Okay,
Otherwise, that's the only lot that's R2 out there.
okay.
Yeah, that's good.
So are you saying that we should do that we can do that here with this?
You may do that, you're going to have to amend the motion.
I will amend my motion to include that, zoning it as an R1.
And I'll second that again.
Will that be suffice? Will that suffice what's needed?
I think that's clear.
Yep.
As long as they're going to build the single-family house.
Yeah, they did say that.
Okay, any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Davis,
Yes.
McIntyre,
Yes.
Isa,
Yes.
Olson,
Yes.
Wellnutz,
Yes.
Motion passes.
Motion to approve extraterritorial Land Division for Wisconsin Power and Light, Lake Drive Road, Section 35, Town of Albion.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Davis,
Yes.
Wellnitz,
Yes.
McIntyre,
Yes.
Isa,
Yes.
Olson,
Yes.
Motion passes. That should be about it from planning. Anything from utility? Well, there's one here from utility.
Yeah, we met Monday, June 11th, and went over a couple items on the agenda, and Randy gave us an excellent report from the guys down at the treatment plant. We received basically an A rating down there. It's operating exceptionally well down there. And we give Randy thanks, the engineering company and the workers down there for what they've been doing down there. Yeah, new plant, there's little bit things, hiccups here and there, but they've been on top of it really professionally. So I'll make a motion to consider adoption of the City of Edgerton Resolution 10-18, 2017, compliance maintenance resolution for the wastewater treatment plant.
I'll second.
Okay, through the consider end again. You want to just skip the consider and adopt?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay.
I'll make a motion to adopt.
All right.
But
Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
McIntyre,
yes.
Olson,
Yes.
Wellnitz,
Yes.
Isa,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Motion passes. Anything from parks?
Yes, Parks met last Wednesday, June 6th. We discussed and approved expansion of the softball batting cage with money coming from the signage fund, as well as the girls softball fast pitch team, I believe is what it is. We also discussed changing the pool rental policy as far as the hours and the days and the amount of the rental for the pool. It's pretty lucrative, and we're going to expand the time and the hours. And then the next meeting of Parks is next Wednesday, June 27th, at 5 o'clock. We're going to take a Parks tour. That's it.
All right, thank you. Mayor, alderpersons, and staff reports. Well, we got a thank you from the Conservation Club and Kevin and Bonnie Slag for our efforts with the fishery over there, the kids' fishery. But I think we owe them thanks for all that they do to make that show go on. If you haven't been there, you should go sometime just to see the number of kids, and every kid there gets a prize of some kind, along with some of the adults or some drawings for that. But a lot of effort goes into it, and the kids seem to have a good time. So it was.
That's been designated for it. For the,
on the bills list.
oh, the,
Oh, in
of the
finance.
bill
Line? Is that what you're referring to?
Oh.
Yeah, it's on the bills
being
list.
paid tonight.
We approved it in finance. It was part of the bills and payroll. See, we get it done before you even ask, and you don't even realize that.
So thanks, Kevin. And
Hey, we don't,
the FFA alumni had the tractor pull this weekend, and it looked like a pretty good turnout, and they made an effort to make everything kind of work for everybody. And I know they put a lot of work into it, and it hopefully it worked out good for them. That was all I have. Anybody else have anything? Okay.
I had three things here. Is there any update on Casey's gas station?
The latest
Think one on,
news
Chris?
that we've heard is the certified survey map. There was a break in the title, you may recall, for those of you who are on Plan Commission and saw the certified survey map. That has been resolved after quite some time, and so they submitted to us last week the final certified survey map. So I think that's the last piece of the puzzle, but we have no confirmation of a start date.
Well, thank you. And I talked to the administrator about a week ago, too, and everybody probably received a little letter in a mailbox concerning our Northside Business Park. And I don't know if anybody, it'd be nice to maybe, one administrator put in our memo to, if we ever wanted to discuss things about the business park. I know James Otterstein stopped down years ago, didn't he, Chris? I don't know if we meant closed session, I can't remember.
We are having some stuff done to get to where we can do this.
Right, it'd be nice to have the legislative body, the full council.
That's what we're working on, getting that together.
Great, thanks,
So,
yeah. We'll work on whatever
I
happens.
wanted to catch you before the meeting and tell you, but you looked like you were pretty intent out there.
You know, but, yeah, it'd be nice to start talking about that again, you know. So the economy's picking up big time out there, and who knows what could happen, you know. I don't have a definite idea, Chris, so I'll cut you down the line there. And I heard over the weekend, hate to say it, but I was out at Fulton Cemetery. We have a lot of family buried out there and stuff, and I was talking to Buck Riley the other day, and what I heard, I don't know if anybody else out there, that Bill Wortman, something happened to him pretty bad.
He passed away.
So I heard that Sunday afternoon from Buck. So Chris, as we all know, he did everybody here, he did a lot of stuff for this community. Unbelievable. Jim, you know, from the school and stuff. So give a heartfelt thanks to, and for what he's did for our community. Thanks.
Does anyone have any idea of services, arrangements, or anything?
I haven't heard anything. I just heard from Diane Everson this morning, so I don't know if our staff has heard of anything.
Friday?
It is, huh? Okay, thank you.
Hey, anyone else?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
All those in favor, signify